Wake up with the sun in a steaming cup. Tune into the show where the vibes heat up. The Morning Mac got the flavor, got the glow. Start it right, let your energy flow. High takes rising like the morning brew. Fresh ideas and a laugh or two. From the first headline to your daily dose. This is the show where your spirit goes. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Sip it slow, feel the rhythm hit your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Dreams alive. The Mac got the groove, keeping you in stride. No snooze, just choose to wake up bold. This is your hour, let your story unfold. New ideas with the sunrise spark. Fuel for your fire when the world feels dark. Spinning the tracks of your mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. With a sunrise spark, fuel for your fire when the world feels stark. We're spinning the tracks of your mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Sip it slow, feel the rhythm hit your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Where the good vibes grow. Roll out of bed, bring your dreams alive. The Mac got the groove, keeping you in stride. No snooze, just choose to wake up bold. This is your hour, let your story unfold.
People, it's your girl Reese, aka the best that ever did it, aka AM Morning, aka out there McFarlane, and aka hold up, wait a minute 1 second, aka R. I'm the freaky pirate. You want my booty? Oh, I think that's just hilarious. It's just, happy Friday, y'all. Yay. And not only is it Freaky Friday, it's Freaky Frightening Friday. They gonna go off the hizzy for cheesy. When Halloween be falling on a Friday and Saturday, it'll be all kinds of wild, crazy party seances and rituals. I'm gonna be in the house with my half-price candy, enjoying it over the weekend. I know I'm sweet enough Thank you. Some people say you ain't got to eat no candy, Reese. No, I better not eat no candy, but mess around being a coma. They be like, Reese, what are you? I am now a ghost. I done gave up the ghost and went on to the afterlife, eating all that Halloween candy. That's too bad for you. And you can't give out fruit and apples and stuff like that no more because people messed that up because there's a lot of sick puppies out there that was putting stuff in candy to harm kids. You must be a really mean person to harm some babies. But if you want to do some babies some good, get this book for yourself. To the adults. Shades of Blue by A.M. Morning. This is the story of a baby in here, baby named Blue. And y'all can read all the Blue shenanigans and all of that good stuff. And while you at it reading the Shades of Blue with Blue and her shenanigans, you might as well get you some Molly Moss Sea Moss so you can boost that immune system up and them cognitive skills so you can retain what you read. A lot of people read stuff, laugh, and then don't remember what they read. So if you got the Molly Moss Sea Moss up, not only do it boost your immune system, not only do it make you feel fuller, not only does it help the gut health, and no, I'm not a doctor, but not only do we have all those great benefits, it works on your cognitive skills, y'all. What? Like Little John said, what? Cognitive skills. That's right. And that's your memory, your train of thought, help you be able to focus and all that. I was like, that sea moss is a wonder pill. Dr. Sabi ain't never lied, did he? He ain't never lied. So today is where these little greedy little ghouls and goblins come out and munch on some candy, knocking on people's door, pranking and all of that stuff. I'm going to put a big old sign on my door saying, no candy. Don't come knocking. I ain't giving out no candy. I don't want to open the door. I don't want to entertain none of that. None of that. And because I'm a comedian, and like I said, I do have a couple of costumes in my arsenal because we are comedians. And when we go to do shows, certain shows, sometimes they like for you to get into the festivities of the comedy show. One year, I did a comedy show. Guess what I was? I was a little pussy. 1 year. Yes, I had the tail and the whiskers. Thank you, Misha Mary, aka that's my costume dress design person. Misha, she never failed, baby. So then last year, I was an 80s kid. That was fun because I had the pink leg warmers and I was sporting the pink shades for a while until I broke with this because I liked them. So and last year I also had this in the arsenal, So I said, you know what? I could be a little bootay, little pirate bootay, little something. But let's get into the show. Let's say good morning to my panelists. Let's get good morning to my super producer, Mr. Molly Mo. We got Trey Money in the house, and we got JoJo Baker.
They're creepy and they're kooky, mysterious and spooky. They're all together ooky, the Addams Family. Their house is a museum. When people come to see them, they really are a scream. The Addams Family.
That was so funny. Oh my gosh. That reminds me of a song that me and my aunt did 30 years ago. We redid. Oh, that wait a minute. It had to be 40 years ago when we redid the Addams Family for my Uncle Stanley. I ain't gonna tell you it was a mean song. I ain't gonna tell you what it was, but it was funny. Hey y'all.
What up?
Good morning, everybody.
Felicia, can you see me?
Yeah, I see you. You're cute, girl. I like that. And baby, you won't no little pussy. That was a fat pussy you was.
The Trey go, The Trey go. Trey was like this, like, Yes, baby. I was something. I was. You right. I was a fat pussy. You right. I still am a fat pussy, but today I'm a fat booty, pirate booty. What is the R stands for? And Reese, you know. So yes, it's that time of the year, Halloween trick or treating. You know, this is Ghetto Boys. When my mom playing tricks on me, he said this Halloween fell on a weekend, and it is this year. So everybody gonna be playing. My mind playing tricks on me. Y'all remember that song? Yeah, definitely, definitely. Um, anybody got any plans for the night? Other
No,
than,
just gonna smoke, get high, and watch people trick or treat.
oh, you gonna be out there with them, watching them?
What?
You said you gonna be watching. You gonna be out there with them?
Well, no, I ain't gonna be out there with them, but I watch you from the balcony while I smoke, and y'all, watch y'all go to each door and everything. While I
They,
take
they
my ass inside.
they're gonna need to watch them because you might see something weird happen. You like, hey, hey, you know, it's good that you looking out. Go ahead, Trey. That's right.
I ain't looking out for nobody. I'm just trying to have some shit to do.
When,
I ain't gonna
when
let you make it positive. I'm just want to sit up. Hey, I just want to be out. I do like enjoy watching people like parents walk their kids and stuff like that. Like I do miss seeing people on the street being active, chalk on the sidewalks on regular days. Like people jump roping, being outside. Certain things I like to still see. Still makes me happy if I'm not doing it.
yeah, when you come across it, but it's very rare that you get to see that kind of kids action
Yeah,
playing
for real.
outside. You know, I remember when I was a kid and playing outside. My aunt and them taught me games to play. Taught us games. They taught us how to play freeze tag. They taught us this game, Pie and the Devil. They taught us how to jump rope. You know, and we knew what the hopscotch was from the other kids in the school. I mean, yeah, and you know, and double dutch. We had a good time coming up playing different little games and stuff. Simon Says, dodgeball as a group or as a big group or as just as a couple of us, even with the hand games, twin lily, tricks out, that kind of stuff. Twitch, your best thing. She walks in and treats out all day long. I can't believe I still remember that kind of stuff. You know, so I can't wait till my little niece get big enough that I can teach her all of that stuff. She may find it boring because she's into Peppa Pig and doctors, somebody, some of a little Miss McMuffins or something. She's into it's like they're not into the stuff that we into because of technology. They're into that kind of
Dr.
stuff.
McStuff thing.
Yeah,
My daughter was into Papa Pig and Dr. McStuff. She dance model and all that. I ain't
she
gonna
did.
stop nothing.
She did all of that. We found playing with a piece of yarn interesting. They told me how to do the Jacob's ladder. But you remember this? Get a piece of yarn, put your hand through, and you do all that stuff. Voila, you
Yeah.
know, all of that kind of stuff. We played with yarn. Can we get kids nowadays the hours of enjoyment of playing, doing the Jacob ladder and all that stuff and the way and all that stuff? Could kids
Mm.
now find pleasure in playing with a yo-yo? We had the yo-yo, the Dunkin' yo-yo that lit up and whistle. We thought we was doing some stuff. Look at the light. I thought we about
Yeah.
to fly. Walk the dog. We was super
What up, Will?
excited
What up, Matt?
to play with stuff like that. Shit, we had a bat and ball.
Oh
Y'all,
my God! On this Halloween, it is Slicky Woo Boo sliding through this joint. I ain't seen you in forever. You want to come out when the witches hunt? That's okay.
Yeah, it's this
That's
time of the
okay. What's
year.
up, Slicky? Good to see you, bro.
hey Slicky Boo, he keep coming out to be a ghost. The woo boo. He coming
Mm-hmm.
scare the kids. Slicky on scare the kids.
Happy
Don't forget
Halloween, Matt.
he gonna put that big ass sign on his door. He said he gonna turn out the lights. He said because they still knock on your door, even if you put a sign up that said no candy. He said
Yeah.
somebody asked him, "You got some cake or pie?" Like,
No
dang,
candy
that's
don't
true.
mean you got nothing else.
That's true. 'Cause no candy. Well, okay, you got some cookies and cakes. What do we take? Some of them apples and oranges. That's so funny. That is so funny. And you know, and this time of the year with the bag snatcher, I never did like the people that snatched the bags because I thought
Natural.
that was Yeah, it was all sad. Them kids be going around trick or treating, get their big old bag of candy for somebody to come and snatch it. Felicia, did you go bag snatching or trick or treating?
No, girl, just trick or treat. Our parents would trick or treat with us. Once we got too big, we stopped that mess.
Oh wow. Grandma granddaddy actually took y'all trick or treating.
Yeah.
Oh, that was wonderful. Well, I didn't. They didn't take. By the time I came up, we wasn't doing no trick or treating. It was like I'm gonna buy you a
Yeah.
bag of candy corn and you sit in the house and eat. It was like,
Yeah,
Yo,
once you got big enough, we stopped that. Yeah, it's for
I
kids,
mean,
not for
y'all
no
got big enough,
teenagers.
but I was just coming along.
I know,
When
but
you
we
yeah,
stopped.
y'all stopped,
Nobody was going trick or treating no more. We just bought you your candy and let you pig out.
it
I think
supposed
that's
to go
why
to the next
candy corn.
generation. Grandma supposed to take you out. Your parents supposed to take you out like she took her kids out. So
Oh shoot,
you took Slats out. They used to walk them. My mother used
we
to
did
walk
it in
us
the
door to
mall.
door
Tyree, his very
around the
first
whole neighborhood.
Halloween, he was like 3 years old, and he was the yellow M&M. He was so
Yellow.
cute.
Yellow
And yeah, he was the yellow, and then that just fit him just perfectly. That was like
M&M.
the yellow M&M. Yeah, I did that. And then we went around in the mall. Everybody thought he was so cute. And his godmother, Mama D, took him to a birthday party. One of the kids and stuff. So yeah, I did that
Well,
for a minute. Yeah, you
yeah,
know.
Halloween used to be lit. I don't know now. These kids, I don't see too many kids walking through the neighborhoods and knocking on doors like they used to when I was
But,
growing up.
but
We
we
was
didn't
all over
do.
the place. The parents, everybody walking their kids door to door knocking. Now, I think they be having more events and they be going to the malls and stuff. I guess it's
That's
more safe for them though. So I don't
I
Nah,
mind.
never.
depends on the neighborhood
Well, I
because
never.
I've
Yeah.
had fun every year scaring kids every year and scared a few parents too last year.
Yeah,
See,
This is my favorite day, to be honest with you, other than Thanksgiving. But for
yeah.
fun and pulling pranks, yeah,
Tricks.
yeah.
that the pranks and jokes. No, thank you. But taking your child to the mall, that's where you get your candy, and because you go from store to store, and you know they got the good candy in there. So shoot, that was a rack up. You ain't got to worry about nobody stealing this candy. Ain't got to worry about no you chasing nobody down because they done snatched your child's bag right there while you with your child, snatching and run. You ain't got to worry about none of that at the mall. But then I said, give me your bag. And you don't get the little paper bag no more, the plastic bag. You get a cloth bag with a handle. Then you get home and go through the candy. And what's so funny? Because when I remember going through his candy and telling him what was nasty, I said, "Oh, you don't want that. That's nasty." And you know why I was doing that?
So you
So
can
I
eat it.
Yeah,
that was mean.
yeah, that's how you know that shit don't exist, Maddie. Yeah, people food.
What Maddie say?
He said I stopped at 8. I go to meetings still at the COVID. Who wouldn't want a bag for the COVID? It's been touched.
Bag for the
Uh-huh.
I ain't did that in like 30 years. My child is 30. He be 33 in March. So I ain't been doing that stuff in like 30 years when he was little.
I used to
Woo.
laugh 'cause everything been touched. I mean, my mother used to take us out till we probably got like 11, and then after that, it was just like we run off with our friends about
The
40.
snatching bags. You was on the bag
Nah, we ain't
snatching.
just go around snatch bags. We went to knock on doors, but we come across some dudes from another neighborhood that we feuding with. Yeah, we taking their bags. It definitely is only one or two of them. They do the same shit to us when we was young. So you only start to just adapt to your environment. That was our environment. That wasn't just everywhere and anywhere. That was just in our community. And you went outside the boundaries. You don't supposed to be at trick or treating over here in our neighborhood anyway. We can't trick or treat down your neighborhood. It's vice versa. But you have some dudes that don't care. They try their hand. just to be greedy. And you had some dudes that try to snatch their bags. Some of them get away, but it wasn't just mainly about snatch bags. It's about who had a good outfit or what you is this year. How much candy you got. Then after we get a book, we just had book bags full of candy, like 2 book bags, and we'd go to some of the same houses. We'd swap out some of our outfit, like, nah, give me that because they gonna know. And then because if my boy 6 inches taller than me and he Jason, I'm somebody else, we swap out now, and I'm short Jason. They don't know. If we just swap our masks, so it used to be strategy. Then throughout the next whole week, we got candy in school. We gambling for candy. We rolling dice, tossing quarters. We shooting shots. Like whatever you want. We got so much candy. We just ain't gonna just play a game 3-on-3. How much candy you putting up? 100 pieces. All right, that's it. So yeah, we used to really, man. Halloween was lit, man. That was like one of our favorite times. And 4th of July, but Halloween used to be lit.
Wow, I like the party. I ain't gonna lie. Halloween, they do some inventive stuff at the party. It'd be fun at the Halloween parties. It seems like it'd be extra lit. I don't know if they being extra rational, or they get to come out in all the little different costumes and stuff. You could wear your mask, and you could slut it up for that one night. Oh, you a French maid or whatever, and just wear a mask on there. The party time, it was party time, and I do appreciate that, man. And as it being Freaky Friday, I'm gonna tell y'all what the topic of today's show is. The topic is called intersex. When I was growing up, I don't know if I'm allowed to say it, but being politically correct or whatever, we used to call it hermaphrodite. And this topic of the day came from Misha.
And she want to talk about hermaphrodites. What about them?
Well, it's just more than just talking about it. It's that I did not know that 1 out of every 2,000 people are born with both genitalias. I was like, I thought it was like 1 out of 10,000. But now
that you know, how do that work?
No, it's just a lot more people with that condition. I don't even know if you call it a condition, but you get to choose if they wait to have the procedure. You could tell which way you want to go. That's because you're born with both. A lot of people don't understand exactly what it is, but I got a video to better explain it to people, what's going on, and why it's like that. I believe it's just like a defect, could be a birth defect caused from the food and the environment and stuff. Hold on, is maintenance. Y'all go ahead and get into this video while I get the door.
People have this in the world?
Yes.
So people born with a pussy and a dick, what they put on their birth certificate?
I don't know.
So they keep them? So there are people walking around born with a pussy and a dick right now? Hell no.
The term
that's why them bathrooms like that.
It's now the term now is intersex. And a lot of times when someone is intersex, they'll choose the gender they want to present themselves as, but they actually have both things. So sometimes intersex people will become men or women, depending on how they want to do it.
That's aliens, right?
It's not aliens.
Can the dick go in the pussy?
See,
yes, it can.
I believe
if it's there together.
Yes, but I don't think they have both eggs and sperm. That's the thing. So I don't think they could fertilize themselves. Let's look it up.
Man, bro, I hope it's not. Bro, what the world ain't. I'm so tired of the world just doing this to me.
Whoa, okay, here we go. Yes, in some cases, an intersex person can get themselves pregnant. However, not all intersex individuals have the ability to self-fertilize.
I told you that dick is going there, didn't I tell you?
He landed this role. He said, I'm 100% perfect male and 100% perfect female. And believe me, I have the insight to know what both sexes go through.
Yeah,
and yes, I do have a menstrual period every month, just in case y'all are wondering. I've even had a miscarriage.
Oh, they said that. People have this in the world?
All righty.
Little Boosie funny as shit.
What
I
you
said
say?
Little Boosie funny as shit.
Yeah, little Boosie. He was like, I can't believe it. Was he
You
high?
you heard the one? He was always high because he was smoking like shit. But y'all seen the one where he was like he seen somebody, he was talking about seeing somebody get done in prison and all that shit, and the way he explains shit is so funny to me. Or the way he reacts to stuff.
It's wild. Um, who says intersex topic? They got like what?
Sweet. Petite. So get a weed.
What up?
What up, JoJo? What's going on? Thank you for being part of the panel this moment.
Yeah, you welcome. Thank you for having me on this Bootsy Wild Out Day.
Friday, Wilding Out Friday. Yeah, that's what it is. We just got finished seeing a video with little Bootsy.
I saw it.
And yeah, today's topic is intersex. That's what they call it. Like I said, we used to call it being hermaphrodite. It came by the way of our good sponsor of the show, Misha Merritt. So whenever she brings up a topic or something interesting to talk about, I try to, keep in good spirits. We're like, okay, Misha, whatever you want to talk about, we'll talk about that. Am I good? Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right, you too. Be safe. All right. So I try to keep up with when they ask, can we do something? Not just Misha. If y'all got a topic item y'all want to talk about out there, throw it our way, and then we'll talk about it because y'all know that's what we do. So it's the I keep calling intersex people, the people that got both were born with both. It used to be a time that you didn't hear about that, or I don't even personally know anybody that's like that was born with both. But you hear about it all the time, and you would think that somebody in your circle that you're running with, especially if it's like 1 out of every 2,000 people is born like that. I don't know. Maybe they make the choice and they just continue on whatever choice they're making. Now, the thing is, do you consider those people part of the LGBTQ community? I don't, because you got a choice. I mean, and it was given to you at birth, because ovaries are just testicles that didn't drop. Or could I say testicles are ovaries that dropped? That when you make the boy or girl, sometimes people got both. They got the vagina and the testicles that end up dropping. That don't mean you're this or you're that. That just means you got both. And whatever hormone is the strongest that's in your body tend to be the way that they lean. But see, when adults was messing up as children, they was making the decisions for the children instead of waiting until their hormones get a little older and you tell which one you gonna be. There was parents going around castrating their sons. There was parents going around making their daughters into boys. It's not, I don't think it's up to the parent. I think it's up to that individual and how their hormones go. But as you know, parenting is not perfect. And a lot of people were saying that they was trapped in the wrong body because the parents made that decision. But I gotta, anybody got anything to say about the topic or want to add to it, or before we get into the next, what are y'all thoughts on it? Joe?
No.
I mean, it's I've heard of it before. I ain't as shocked as little Bootsy was. I mean, I heard that since way, way, way back in the day. Now that educated me a little further. I didn't know they could fertilize it in some cases, fertilize themselves, you know what I mean, or anything.
Now, there's still a question mark by that, because when I was doing the reading, they said that they couldn't. So I don't know if they just did that for aesthetics, but when I was doing the research and looking it
Yeah,
up,
but I mean, you know, what can you do about that? It's how they were born. I mean, like you said,
right?
the parents and stuff. I don't agree with that. With the parents making that choice of which one they
All right, later,
they
Kenny.
try to turn their child into, because you ain't gonna be able to, like you say, the characteristics and you know what stronger hormones or whatever like that. I don't think it's right to, you know, push a gender on them. I mean, they both. But, you know, you kind of just gotta let that play out. You know, I don't think it's right to castrate or do nothing like that or turn them into tomboys or whatever you do. I guess you couldn't sew the pocket up. You know what I mean, I don't know. They might could. I don't know these days. But yeah, that's nothing. I mean, to me, I mean, that's not. I don't know why. I mean, yo was shocked that people were born like that, but you got mugs with 6 toes, 2 heads, Siamese twins. Mugs that was, I remember watching Donnie way back in the day. They had the two ladies that was attached, that the sisters that was attached at the back, on the back. You know what I mean? So lot of wild stuff be happening.
Right.
All right, I'm good.
So get a witch's shawl on, a broomstick you can crawl on. We're gonna pay a call on the Addams Family.
Hey, funny man, David Green, welcome to the scene.
What is up? What is up? I get the Addams Family jumping off because my head's bald.
No, we
Nah, it's
all.
Halloween,
We didn't
man.
say you Uncle Fester. It's Halloween.
Dave
Yeah,
ain't feel special today. My bad, Dave.
yeah, you could play that role in the Black Addams Family.
Uncle Fester.
Black Uncle Fester.
Got the look.
I be what's his name? Igor.
Igor, no, Trey is tall, so Trey will be the Lurch, because Lurch is like 6
Lurch, that's his name, Lurch.
Trey, he's like, he was like,
the Black Lurch. What's up, nigga?
It's Trey tall. Trey got that height. Well, yeah. So there's Gomez.
You
and
rang, nigga.
It's Pugsley. It's Wednesday, and it's Morticia.
What up, JB?
So,
hey, JB.
JB in the house. Huh?
They just human versions of hybrid cars. Go electric gas.
Oh, Slicky Woo Woo. What's up, Slick?
Slick said, what up, JoJo?
Baby, what up, Slick?
David Green is shouting you out too, Slicky. David Green said, "Ooh, Slicky Woo Woo, they missed you, Slicky."
Yeah, once you see them all caps, you know exactly who that is.
That's all caps, no caps.
You read it yelling and everything and all, like, I'll be back. Like, that's Slicky Woo Woo.
Yeah. But David Green, we're talking about intersex people, or what they used to call back in the day, you know, hermaphrodite. It was a topic brought to us by a sponsor of the show. So if anybody say, why is she talking about that?
Yeah, Misha need to.
Yeah, because I was about to ask you. Yeah.
Tell Misha, come on in here. Let us know why she want to talk about this so much.
I sent her the link.
There ain't none freaky or Friday about this topic.
Ain't none of the niggas on here trying to hear about that.
She might got the freaky part.
I'm not trying to hear about it either, honestly, but you know, whatever.
No, I just got some videos, and then we're done with that part for the first hour.
Video 9 minutes.
Might have went down and started jerking the dude off, and then his coochie got real wet.
They call it finger jerking. You getting finger jerking?
I'm talking about Famisha. I'm talking about Famisha. We don't know her experience. She might have had a guy look like a guy.
That's why I'm curious. That's why I want to know why she brought this. She got some experience.
Went down there, bumped into the noggin, and then went to reach for the balls and found the coochie.
Yeah, and it's not
'Cause
like
they don't always got bone.
they can they can have each other. They can stick one in each other and the other one go in the other one, right? There's so much shit you can think about.
Oh boy.
This joint
Okay.
9 minutes, Reese. Tell me when to stop.
No, 3 minutes is 3 minutes. I need 3 minutes and 30 seconds. That's all. From to go to the beginning, and that's all I need. 3 minutes and 30 seconds. And they showing, you know.
Child is born with the anatomy of both a boy and a girl. These children used to be known as hermaphrodites. Now they're called simply intersex. In the hospital, there's often pressure to perform surgery right away to make the gender clear. But tonight, you're going to meet someone who grew up and concluded the choice that was made was wrong. Here's my Nightline co-anchor, Juju Chang.
It's the first question when a baby's born. Is it a boy or a girl? Sometimes the answer isn't that simple.
They told me that he was intersex.
Intersex, meaning born with both male and female genitals. Pamela and Mark Crawford weren't bothered by the fact that the baby they were about to adopt was intersex.
That seemed like no big deal. Okay, and what else?
It's more common than you might think. Roughly 1 in every 2,000 babies are born intersex each year. There's no clear protocol on how to treat intersex children. For decades, doctors have quote-unquote fixed the situation by surgically choosing one gender or the other. But now more parents are questioning whether that's the right thing to do.
The first thing I said when we heard, I said, don't let him get the surgery. He hasn't gotten the surgery, has he?
But he had, just after his first birthday, while in the custody of the state of South Carolina. Their intersex baby, MC, had been transformed surgically into a girl. But it was clear, even in toddlerhood, that MC felt and acted like a boy.
He was like, I feel weird because I don't feel like I should be going into the girls' room.
MC is now 9 years old. His parents asked us to keep his face off camera.
This is definitely the toy box
Yeah,
of a little guy.
you can just play with this stuff for hours.
MC's brother, Ben, says his little brother was robbed of his right to fully live as a man.
What's happened to him was unnecessary, unjust, unconsented.
And he's been castrated.
And he's been castrated, so that is likely to have a lifelong impact.
And irreversible.
And irreversible.
35-year-old Saifa says he knows all about irreversible. Like MC, he was born intersex. A doctor assigned him female at birth, but it led to years of agonizing confusion.
At what age did you start questioning your gender?
Up until the age of 7, I thought that I was a boy. I was like, I'm a boy.
Saifa grew up in the Bronx, wearing Catholic schoolgirl uniforms, even went to the prom. It wasn't until college that Saifa started to ask serious questions. That's when he got a hold of his medical records.
Initially, they had wrote that I had ambiguous genitalia. They checked it, but then they scratched it out and they put that I was normal. Then I felt betrayed.
You were kept in the dark.
Of course.
Saifa says he had no idea that he even had undescended testes, and no idea that a surgery at age 13 turned him biologically into a girl, though Saifa's mother tells us she trusted the doctors and consented to the procedure. But years later, Saifa still felt like a man. In his mid-20s, he decided to live as one.
I want to get the air bubbles out.
As a result, every week he must inject himself with testosterone.
But I have a fear of like having man boobs.
And some in the intersex community are increasingly vocal.
These people are not disordered. They're just a bit different from other people.
Protesting against premature operations performed on children, arguing intersex people should have the right to decide for themselves when they're ready. Saifa is in agreement.
I do feel like I need to wear a suit.
And now is getting ready for an occasion more than 20 years in the making.
This is it. This is like a big moment.
He is about to meet with the doctor who surgically removed his testicles at the age of 13, transforming him into a girl with his mother's consent. A surgery he says he never wanted.
I'll probably have a whole bunch of emotions that come up. You know, here's the surgeon's signature right here, Terry Hensel.
Dr. Terry Hensel, notable in the field of pediatric urology for 30 years.
Okay, now that was like really, really interesting and eye-opening. You learn a whole lot. And the thing about that Freaky Friday, that switching, that's different. Now I believe you give your child a choice when they got both like that. But when let them make up their mind, because they have both, so which way are they going to go or lead the strongest to. I understand that, but when to me, if you're a kid and you want to identify, that mixes that stuff all up there together when it's not the same. That's not the same. And they putting it all together, and one is like you choosing you, and then one is like you are. You am I saying it right? Can anybody elaborate on what I'm trying to say to understand what I'm saying? Like, if I'm born a girl and I choose to mess with girls, that's me doing a choice. But if I'm born with both hormones in me, that would explain why, or both testicles, that would explain why the attraction is more on the male side, and I would choose to be a male. But I don't know if I'm explaining myself right. Anybody got any questions? Misha, where your ass at?
Yeah, please tap in, Misha, because I want to know what made you want to talk about this on Friday.
Mimi tap in. Molly said Mimi tap in. I don't know what she doing. She might be at the
She ain't got
doctor's.
time for this shit. It was a trick. This is a Halloween trick.
The trick is, but it's real people.
What up, Weezy Wee?
That's like that. Hey, Louisa.
I know it's real people like that. I'm talking about the topic itself, though. I know it's real people.
Yeah.
I'm laughing at Weezy. She said, "Arr."
Said she like your outfit.
Thank you. David Green, Felicia, do y'all have anything y'all want to say or add, or anything that you're thinking?
No. No, indeed.
David
All
Green.
right. Go ahead, let us know, Dave. If you got a story, go ahead, get it out.
No, I ain't got no story on this topic. I was just saying, you know what I mean? Like because the dude was it, they had that surgery or whatever like that. No, like
I think I feel bad for him.
Yeah, I do feel bad.
But to leave it up to in his case,
so basically he's saying he don't know what he is, or
no, he's saying that he was a man, but they castrated him when he was 1 year old. So because he was awarded the state of South Carolina, so South Carolina decided for him what he gonna be, a man or a woman.
Yeah, well, I've talked about this on stage. I beefed with my mother before about that. You know what I'm saying? Who said y'all should be given permission to do any stuff like that? You know what I mean? What about being circumcised? You know what I'm saying? You done took off some of my skin. I might have grew into that. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? I might have grew into all that good old skin. You might have held me back when I could have had a couple more inches on me. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Touching my foreskin. Let me get that done if I want it done. How they know I don't want the elephant head? You know what I'm saying? How they know?
But you gotta make sure you keep it clean with that foreskin, that smegma around it. Make sure he's cleaned.
I came up in the 70s. They taught us how to use the bathroom, wash up. You wasn't coming out that bathroom with your little high wipe. No, sir. You was coming. They was gonna get you tight and get you right. You know what I'm saying? We was taught well. So if I wasn't circumcised, they would have taught me how to clean that. I'm sure. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
It stole from me. I think I could file suit. I want my skin back.
You think they cut off a couple of inches too much?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I could have been a porn star. I could have been a gorilla out that joint. Who knows? I could have had a whole new life.
Yeah, I had my son circumcised. The doctor said that, for cleanliness purposes, and that to keep him getting it done later. They said if you do it as a baby, they won't remember it. But when I saw his little Peter wrapped up, and I was like, hurt. I was like, oh,
I know an adult that got it done on an older. I know an adult that got it done in my family got circumcised at an older age.
And
Tore his ass up.
Yeah.
He was dirty though anyway. He needed to get a joint dog thing. He wasn't clean no way. You dirty, if you're a dirty nigga, you can't have no uncircumcised joints. You know what I'm saying? But if you take care of your hygiene, you should be all right. You know what I mean? I don't think it's a real necessary process in our lives, man. Doctoring down there and chopping off some of our manhood and shit right off the top.
The extra skin shine. So I mean, was it painful? Did he talk about it, or did y'all ask him?
Yeah, shit was painful. That shit tender as shit, I'm sure. I ain't asked him about it. I think I remember around the time I can remember some of the faces and shit. You know what I mean?
Well, if it's done like that, I guess I would want to do it as an emphasis. I wouldn't remember, so I wouldn't. So he'll grow up. But on the flip side, like you said, they might have shortened you a couple of inches or two. You know.
Yeah, it be everything though. Kids don't decide most times what they eat. Parents just feed them poison. Kids don't decide to get vaccinated. Parents just shoot them up with shit. It's just like they don't really get to make really no decisions when they get older. You be like, what the fuck? You know, like God damn. It just but we thought it was
But you
best
know
for you.
that when the pandemic came in, they was telling the kids in DC that if they wanted to get inoculated, they was going to do that for them without their parents' consent.
Yeah.
Ain't that's everything in life though. I mean, just look, you take the religion you take because your parents take that religion. You get the diet that you get because your parents took that diet. You get the same diseases they get because you eating the same. You following the same religion because that's the religion that you was taught. You didn't have no other way. You know what I mean? So that's not even really your truth. That's not your truth. That's somebody else's truth getting pushed upon us, you know.
Somebody else's
That's when the
identity.
parents think they doing right. I don't think they purposely like let me fuck over my son or daughter. They just thinking like, okay, seem more feminine at this time. Let's do this, but it's still that's a lifetime decision this kid got to live with. Even when they was allowing these kids to chop off their dicks, it was like, no, don't allow that. And they was like, well, the kid should be able to make the kid should be able to make his own decision. No, he should be able to become an adult that make that decision. I'm okay with a person making a decision themselves, but let them get to a certain age when they can smoke and drink, when they can walk in the bar and say, give me a drink, then they should be able to do all those things. But I don't think a kid should be allowed to make those decisions, and a parent should let them kids grow up to make them decisions on their own. Right now, just let them be a kid.
Right.
Yeah, because I mean, like with that what you were just saying, like, damn, what was I going to say? Someone want to say about that? You was just on that.
A child making the decision.
All I'm saying, they make all these age limits, drinking, smoking, all this shit. But you gonna tell me you gonna let a child decide if he want to be a boy or a girl in surgically? But you gonna tell me that he can't have a drink on his 16th birthday though? I mean, that's illegal, but you're gonna let him make a choice to get a part of his body before he even feels all of his understandings of, you know, your brain ain't developed until you're 25, so at least give the nigga 18.
Well,
That's
you know,
still
you can't even get your ears pierced by yourself not unless you're 16 or older. They don't
so
even
how
let
do you pull this? So how is this even a topic? You know, I mean, not like with us. I'm just talking about how do we even come to the point where a kid can say he wants this certain thing?
Democrats, the motherfuckers got people in their brainwashed. They were pushing it. No, the Republicans was against it. Just because they some shit and they doing what they doing now, they doing shit too. But they weren't with that child pedophilia and letting kids be boys and girls and all that. Trump and them was against that. We all know that. They still all piece of shit, but the Democrats was pushing that agenda. That was their whole agenda. If you forgot, then we can pull up something. Yeah.
It ain't for this Freaky Friday. It ain't no. I see enough of what the Republicans and Democrats is doing by starving out the nation and all of that stuff.
Just a trigger though. It's a trigger. It's like if I say something negative about the Democrats always come back and say, "Well, Republicans did this. Oh, the Trump did this." So I didn't say. I'm just say anything about Republicans, and then the Democrats will say something. Then why you on the defense so much? I was saying the truth. I'm saying these motherfuckers push this agenda, and you said, "Well, Republicans pushing it too." Who cares? They not, but the Democrats were pushing it. I'm just saying that's what y'all tend to do. Like it just come natural.
Don't y'all us.
What up, Chow? Happy Halloween, Chow. But that's me.
Both of them got.
That's all I was saying, right wing, left
wing.
I
know, but what I was about to say is they both got certain shit that they drill on and shit that they agree with and disagree with. So usually if one agrees with one, the other one don't. So if whatever you usually see the Democrats pushing for, like Molly just said, the Republicans gonna be against it. But if you see the shit that the Republicans are pushing for, the Democrats are usually gonna be against it. You know what I mean? That's just the war we in the United States of America. Now let's say this right. The United States of America. Not just one big Congress where we make the big, not a board of people that makes a choice for the rights of us and the best of us, but we're gonna have people fighting and carrying on and such, blocking others, other things that really need to be done because you put in a bill that you're trying to sneak another bill in. I mean, it's just a whole bunch of game and bullshit. Can they really work for the people ever? No.
Not no more. And I'm not on red.
But they never did. We just talked about that yesterday. They never did. You talked about that yesterday with the poll tax.
With the and all of the acts of 1964 is being reversed anyway, and that was called the Civil Rights Act. When they said, "Well, what was bills?" and they was pressed. When Kennedy got assassinated in '63, Lyndon Johnson got in the White House, and in the '64, amongst his presidency, that's when you had the affirmative action came to play. They ended the poll tax. That's when they gave civil rights. They was getting a little aid and all this different programs in play. But then when Reagan got in, Reaganomics, he cut out a lot of those programs that was in existence. And the last few programs that was remaining, they got rid of anyway. And not only under the Biden administration, they got rid of affirmative action. So all of them jokers is working together. And not for the good of the people, but for the good of them and their people. For whoever money, hungry, or whatever it is, it's not for the common person. It's not for us. They ain't doing nothing for me. I don't know what they doing for y'all, whatever. But it's not for the common people. That's some wealthy games. That's them what's them reindeer games and all that. I ain't with that. No. So and we got the Republicans pushing the agenda, like not against this what we were just talking about. That's what it is. But then at the same time, they all the ones that are on the list over at Epstein now. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, this is just dirty, cruddy. Everybody got their own personal agendas. It ain't really got nothing to do with the people. Who's coating whose pocket and whose agenda is behind that coating. That's how it works. That's right. That amen, brother, to that. I agree. It's Freaky Friday. Not politicking with the chickens. Look, DMX said it better.
But let's talk about all the Monica Lewinskis that's getting caught up in this, and let's get to the freaky part of it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, how many of the sisters got to vote without their $1.50? You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to know.
How many? Yeah, come on, get back here. This poll booth. They different kind of polls.
Come back here in the stall.
Some people say that's what strippers got to pay poll tax. They got to pay tax when you're getting freaky about it. Shoot, anything. Hell, Monica Lewinsky's, that's how they further the agenda. You know, hey, it is what it is. Go ahead, Monica.
Oh my God. Wrong. She wrong as a mug, but she was right. But she was wrong.
Kept the shirt, kept the dress.
Yeah, we do that.
Ain't nobody gonna keep no. They're gonna send it to the dry cleaners.
Hey, that's blackmail right there. There was a plan behind that off the top when she seen that. She was blackmail all written all over that. Shit. So that was a safety.
That's funny. You know, they doing that a lot. So
y'all know y'all do the same thing. Y'all keep the man's drawers or one of his socks or something over there and shit. That way if something jump off, you can be like, how I get his motherfucking drawers done? Got his drawers right here. You know what I'm saying? So y'all doing the same shit. You just ain't keeping a saturated shirt.
that if you take a man's drawers and bury it in the front or the backyard, whatever, he'll never leave. You never leave.
Oh Lord, there's a whole bunch of them. There's a whole bunch of them.
I'm gonna put a red on you. I know we heard all kinds of ruts.
Oh, that coochie juice in the food. The mental cycle in the spaghetti sauce or the red sauce. All kinds of stuff. Burying your drawers, keeping the lock of your hair, all kinds of shit.
Now what do they say that the men do? They got this is stuff they say that women
fling that wood, nigga. We don't gotta do nothing but put the wood on. We got the wood gang. We ain't gotta do nothing but lay wood right to keep you. We ain't gotta do none of the other shit y'all be trying to trick a nigga with.
Why I gotta be a trick? Why I gotta be a trick?
No, if you taking some of my hair, or you got my drawers buried in the backyard, or you putting some of your coochie juice on my sandwich or something, nigga, that's a trick, nigga. That's a trick. Okay, there's trick all in that. There's a reason.
Trying to put a spell.
Yeah. We don't got to do none of that. All we gotta do is put that muscle on you. All we gotta do is flex right. You know what I mean?
That's all I got to do is flex right. I flex in a couple of places. You be like, ooh. See? So the ones that do can, and the one that can't put a spell on people. Is that what it do?
What they don't.
Did y'all get to the
Did we get to the candy in the butt?
No, I was wondering if y'all had turned it up by now.
Yeah,
y'all got little, because I heard Epstein, so I know that's not turned up. And I heard something about hermaphrodites, so whatever. So I know that's. I was just wondering if y'all had got there, because I keep chiming in and stopping if you notice to hear where y'all at.
No, we talked about putting the good on. With the
you just said something. What you just say, Trey? You said something that was a good one.
Oh, I don't know what I said. This is I heard y'all say something about Epstein, and then I heard something about hermaphrodites and something each time I stopped by.
Before you said all that, you came in and said something. What you just say? I need to smoke. I can't remember.
The good cognitive skills. Get some Molly Mos, that'll help you remember. Okay. Candy in the butt.
Oh, that's what I heard. That's what I wanted to hear. It's all some old Donald Goins, motherfucker.
You took something I said off the random and brought it to the show.
White man justice, black man grief.
That was a joke like shit, and you gonna ask it. You asked it though. Go ahead, get all the facts and everything you need to know since you asked the question of who's sticking their head in the other ass.
Right. That's we just
That was in that book, Black Man Justice, White Man Grief. I mean, White Man Justice, Black Man Grief. That candy bar and the booty hole shit in the.
That was in the book for real.
In the county jail, yeah.
So tell me that story. I mean, it's Freaky Friday. What's the story
It was a Donald Goins book, and it was about I forget who it was. I think it was somebody that was in the jails and shit. They was in the county jail, and the nigga made another nigga eat a candy bar out of nigga butt or something like that.
Oh wow.
You know how it go when you get when you minnow in the shark tank.
Yeah. In the penitentiary, I had a friend. He said that he was penitentiary gay, and because he had some time, he did 20-year bid, and he said wasn't no way he was going all that time without going up in something. You know, he didn't make him a Susie like y'all had. He wanted flesh. So he says that when he, you know, get locked up or incarcerated, that he be tearing niggas ass up. He said that does not make him. He's a top. So he didn't think that he was, you know, gay because he was the one that giving it, you know, the punishment, right?
And what you won't, and you can think what you want to think, but what you won't do is tell him he is, especially on inside the environment. You would never, nigga might be out here and say some shit, but you in there said you're gonna have a piece of steel hanging out the side of your head the size of a motherfucking shoe. You know what I mean? So I mean that's just in the walls, man. Them rules that it's you know, mind your business and keep it moving. You know, do you? Don't it ain't you don't you know what I'm saying? Niggas do them, nigga. You will get killed up in there talking shit that these niggas be out here talking. And you get killed on the street too, but definitely in there because you're in a closed environment. Ain't nowhere to go in there.
If you telling on somebody like you come home and somebody know what you did in the inside, you no, if he you know,
got more of a chance getting. I mean, I know they knocking snitches off out here and stuff like that, but if you just say it's an old snitch, say you snitched on something, they went to jail and still and came home. Niggas let niggas back in the block these days. You know what I mean? Like they don't do that. But if you in and you having a hard time, you having a real hard time, they're gonna send you to a compound with all the rats. They ain't gonna let you. You can't just be on the compound with the thorough thug. You ain't gonna work like that. You'll be dead in a minute.
They
So they
separate you like that. Oh wow.
So they got different level security. So you might have a dude in medium security that got 30 years because he was cooperative, you know.
It's the whole world. The world don't stop because they inside. I found out that you can get anything inside on outside on inside.
Lorton, let me tell you, there was more babies born in Lorton. More girls got pregnant visiting their home, their lovers in Lorton, I bet you, than any penitentiary in the United States of America. Man, I know a dude, he was in jail. He had like 5 kids came from Lorton. He got all his kids while he was locked up. Lorton,
gotta be
so you didn't have to. Yeah, Lorton, you can get your man off. The visiting room, Lorton was Lorton. There was something different, you know.
So in Lorton visiting rooms, they had beds or they had private little parties.
It was a little comfortably corrupt. It wasn't like, you know what I mean, like you could pay for a little private time in the visiting rooms, or you could use your clout private time in the visiting room. You know,
you can actually pay for private time.
Oh yeah, you could do it all. You could use your clout. You could pay. You know what I'm saying? You could slide. You could sneak it. You know what I mean? It just depends where you were, what was going on. But all of Lorton, every one of them jails, there's been a baby conceived in that visiting room.
They got
many babies.
Visiting rooms. What, they got couches in the visiting room?
Yeah, I mean, you pull your chair up, you slide your chair up on them. Ain't always couches. You slide your chair up like y'all face to face, lap to lap. Niggas you'd be surprised on how you creative you get when you trying to get something done.
So the guards be sitting there watching them do it.
I mean, it ain't all. Yeah, it ain't like you laid in the bed and y'all butt naked and you smoking a cigarette after. You know what I'm saying?
Bouncing up and down.
Yeah, they might creep you off into one of the small visiting rooms around the corner. They might, put you in a little cut, let you work off real quick, bend her over, you know what I mean, or something like that. Or you can slide up on them in the chair. All kinds of ways niggas are getting it on, But yeah, you can get it on. Lorton.
Is Lorton the same as Occoquan?
Yeah, Occoquan's all them. Lorton is Occoquan, U Center 1, U Center 2, Central, the Modulin, I said Central Laundry. I think it's my minimum, and I think I'm missing one.
And if you're just tuning into the Morning Mac show, we're talking about sex behind bars, exclusive. We got our very own JoJo Geraldo
You got somebody else brought that to your table, baby. JoJo baby ain't bring that to the table.
Sex behind bars, love after lockup, because it does exist.
Hey, now you ladies out there, y'all give them brothers a little love while they up in there. Right? Them niggas put a little something in their commissary. You look out for them little brothers. You know what I'm saying? Them brothers will tell you everything you want to hear. If you need some self motivation, if you need a morale boosted or anything like that, get yourself a jail pen pal. That nigga will take good care of you. He will talk that good talk. He got it. He can put it down. He sits there. He might take 6 hours to write a letter and say the right thing. He got all day going on.
Yeah, and then they'll erase somebody else's name and put your name on the same letter. They just copied it, going through all the systems. I've been through that. Somebody sent me a letter and I saw where they erased somebody else's name. That was funny. I was like,
here goes good beginning. Here's where I learned this one at. I trust this letter finds you well and in good health, physically, mentally, and spiritually.
What you say,
baby? To ask you a question. She said, Reese, you never had a sneak. You never had to sneak a quickie in while people are close by. You never let nobody pop that thing real quick around the corner.
I did it in the bathroom with people in the house. You bend over the sink and they behind you working out. So bend it over, bust it open. Are you leaning over the toilet? Yeah.
That's why we like the mini skirt, baby. Put that mini skirt on. The mini skirt, baby.
So I was at work in the utility closet, but we snuck up the utility closet, and I had my leg up on the copy with the pack of papers up. So yes,
that nigga was giving you the hard copy, huh?
Bingo, Pekino, exactly. So I snuck off and did it, but I haven't did it publicly, like in a public place. David Green. Let David and Felicia chime in, and Molly. Hey, anybody did it in a public place or were people close by?
Yeah, I mean, I think that parks. Actually got caught at a park at the Constitution Park or whatever, late night or whatever.
The night before last. What did you say?
No, I said it was late night. It was a
late night.
There's the Constitution Park.
He was giving her the Constitution.
Where else?
She was getting that preamble.
During a traffic jam or whatever.
You did it in a traffic jam, David.
Yeah.
Joe, you hear that?
Yeah, a long ass traffic jam. Yeah.
We can't hear you, David. I mean, we can't hear you, JoJo. Now you hands off to you. David was in a traffic jam, getting that work in.
Yeah.
I hope the windows was tinted.
Yeah. That's part of the reason why I did that, because the windows. That's when my windows wasn't.
I got that long throat ride before with no smoke glass. You know what I mean? You know, you barely see him. Only people that can see a little something maybe is the guy in the truck.
But David wasn't getting the throat. He was giving the schlong. He was giving it to her in the traffic jam. He was jamming something else. Take that.
I know I'd be uncomfortable. I tried it in them cars. I'm uncomfortable, man. I mean, shit, it can't. It's just too small. I need the old 770.
Yeah. Yep.
See, that's how I would have pitched it. You just put your feet all the way back, and she sat on your lap riding you while you can sit in your park. We in the traffic jam.
Yep.
Get it, girl. Get it.
Yep.
Baby, I would. You know what? If I wasn't as plump or as thicker than a Snickers like I am, I would try that in the traffic jam. I would have tried that. That ain't bad. That don't sound like bad. Sound like exciting.
All you gotta do, girl, is get in that motherfucking 2500 Dodge Ram, and you can do it. You ain't gotta worry about it. Getting that 2500 or that 250 Ford, you can get up in there and make it happen.
Like that?
Yeah, them seats. They got the cabs. They got the big cabs now. You can do them trucks, all right. That's what a nigga need, or something like that.
But where B-Man at? Don't he keep in that 18-wheeler and slide back.
And they getting them lot lizards. They call them lot lizards. When you at the truck stop and them hookers out there, they lot lizards.
I'll be a lot lizard, all right.
I got a question.
Go ahead, Davis. Go ahead, baby.
Okay, my question is this: have you ever had sex so good that when you start reminiscing or whatever, you went on Facebook trying to see how they doing?
Sex so good that you reminisce? Hell yeah! Sex so
Not just reminisce, but you just be like, you go on Facebook like, I wonder what they doing, what they up to, or whatever.
No, I'll pick up the phone and call because me and my best sex are still friends. We pick up the phone and call each other and we reminisce together. Because just as mad as he was trying to knock me off the map, I was trying to knock him off the map too. He's trying to outdo.
It's 2025. Nobody wants nobody to call anymore. You have to either text or send a Facebook message.
FaceTime. You calling people all the time on FaceTime.
You gotta do all that. You got to FaceTime a nigga to get some FaceTime. Damn.
Yeah.
No, I mean David talking about some texting. That's a little bit better than texting. You know.
I'm just saying you can't call them motherfucker. I don't know, man. I don't know with these phones. You can only use the phone for social media, but you can't call a nigga on the regular phone. What the fuck?
And that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Joe. You could sit there and call somebody and they won't answer the phone, but they'll text back like, what's up?
No, right? You're right. That's crazy. You know, I'm like, because of my vision, I talk into my phone. So a lot of times, y'all get some crazy messages, or it may look really crazy because I'm talking into the phone. One time, Molly said that I talk Chinese into the phone. He said, "What? Parisi, what are you trying to say?" He said, "It was." He said, "I don't understand what you're trying to say." I don't know how it comes out in the phone. I don't know if I had set it on a Chinese or whatever, but sometimes the phone won't say what you say. Me and Louisa has
do that shit to me all the time.
Did I say that? And she laughed and she said, "Let me see what you said, Reese." I was like,
your talk text game is garbage. You don't proofread. You don't say your words clearly. I don't even respond half the time when you text me. I can't even respond because it looks so stupid.
Why do you think if I could prove
Phoenix, you freak nasty joint.
I want to lick you. I got a stutter. I want to lick you from your head to your toes. Woo, to the bed, down to the floor. You know what? I'm feeling Freaky Friday for true. I wasn't going to say, I was going to save it for later. But I met somebody, and I've just been having really good conversation and everything. And I'm digging the person.
Okay. Somebody great. Blow the dust off that box.
No, we taking it slow. We getting to know each other.
You digging him, but you're not like
It was my Uber driver from last Saturday.
He gonna need a big ass sponge. He gonna need pledge. There's a whole bunch of dust. He gonna have to knock off that motherfucker. He might need a mop bucket. Try and get some of that shit. Might turn into.
I was gonna say he's gonna need a bucket and a mop.
Y'all fun.
But then, just imagine once you turn that faucet on, David. Oh man, once you turn that faucet on, that motherfucking water ain't been running for a while. That motherfucker go, it's gonna make a couple sounds, and then that motherfucker go.
She's like a gusher.
It's gonna be like a gusher. That shit go. You know how that sound when you don't turn the water on for a while and it kicks a couple times. That's gonna be.
It's so good.
Then when them waterfalls start flowing, woo, you probably be able to stand under that motherfucker and just bask in the ambience. You know what I mean?
I want to get stuck in the traffic jam like David got stuck in the traffic jam. And he was jamming and ramming while they in the daggone jam.
Jamming in the traffic jam.
He was jamming and he said that it was a long traffic jam. They wasn't going nowhere. So he let her ride. He was like, well, come on, ride out. David, have you ever ate a candy bar on somebody's butt?
Ew.
No, not a candy bar. I ate the flavored gels or whatever. You know what I mean, like raspberry, cherry, and stuff like that.
Oh, you had the dental dam. Okay. Yeah, I don't. Wait a minute, David. I think dental dam and that jelly stuff is made with what's in that stuff? I don't think that's plant based.
It was a while ago. I mean, I don't know if it was plant based or not. It says edible. So
yeah, they usually got jelly made, the edibles.
Yeah,
like the gummy stuff usually have that gel in it. Yeah,
and they got the junk that, you know what I mean, when you blow on it, it heats up. And
yeah, that's the lotion of the motion lotion. I like that. Or when you lick it, and the flavor ones that heats up. Now I don't know what the heating up part. I don't know if it gives the man a sensation, but it don't do the same for the Milwaukee. Now I tell you what men do like. They like the blowjob candy, that like the Pop Rocks candy that you put on the for some reason that tickles men. You know, with the men that I've been with, that I use that on. That you got apple, strawberry, you got all, when you go to a naughty store, you can get a whole lot of different stuff. You know, when you get the massage oil, when you lick it and heat up.
The icebreakers.
The what?
The icebreakers. It's like that real minty type.
They give it that cooling sensation.
Yeah.
Now they said that a regular old Mentos will do that to you. They say you eat a Mentos and before you do whatever you're gonna do to the girl, or not a Halls. They said a Halls cough drop would give that. You put it in your mouth and you go down there and give that woo sensation. I don't know about that.
What sensation is it? What it sound like?
That they woo. Oh, Johnny Blow, there you go.
Hey Trey.
Like, I didn't see the it was the woo. Like I'm eating a York peppermint patty.
Somebody be like, hold up, I got something for that cough.
Well, what is it that make you say "Ho Jody Blow"? That's what I want to know.
Oh, Jody Blow, when they hit, when you get that thrust that feel like it's going up your back, and next thing you know, you just feeling wet all over this gush. That's a gusher. It's the spot that they hit where it just gush, and every time they hit that spot, it gush, because you get so excited. So it's your G spot, I do believe. That's a hope, Jody Blow. They say, wait a minute. That's when you grab the sides of the bed and the pillow, and when you bite your lip, when you did that lip, like, when you, baby, what? What? You better close your, don't look at me, close your eyes. I got my eyes closed. You close your eyes too. You gonna be like, just like what it is.
We just said I would be nervous to use Pop Rocks. One might end up slipping into his urethra.
The esophagus part, yeah. But they be like, look, firecracker. When I do that,
Not your urethra. Louisa is crazy.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's talking about she afraid to try Pop Rocks because she don't want nothing to get in her urethra.
Shoot.
Get your ass a UTI around this bitch.
No, she said in his
you put it in your mouth and you give the head. So it ain't for them to use on you. It don't have the same effect. But you put it in your mouth and to get them the bomb head, they're gonna be like, oh man. So yeah. So that's that. With JoJo want to look, him and Auntie dipped off at the same time. They want to find a little cubby hole somewhere. They want to, they would find a little cubby hole somewhere. That's that vintage coochie and that vintage dingling. Schlong. Molly Mall. Which is that video you got up for us? Molly, where you at, Molly?
Yeah, he said what did JoJo and Auntie live?
Nah, I was trying to see what happened to him. What up, Bree? What's your question?
I was like, you sneaking off in the corner. What you over there doing?
Yeah, I'm listening to y'all.
Now, have you ever been inventive to use a hose or something like that? Or one of the little stimulants, like to give it that flavor or that experience, like that opening up. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
A little bit, I guess. What's he talking about, Dave? Dave might can break it to me in the man version, translate it to me in men.
She's saying, have you ever been freaky enough or whatever now to like experiment and like with like foods and like she said, like halls and Pop Rocks and stuff like that.
Nah, I don't be needing props, I don't be needing to bring accessories. I'm good enough, but for those who need the props to make it more exciting and more fulfilling, I don't blame them. But I had been with people that, want to use fruit roll-ups and shit. I don't mind it. If you want to use it, go ahead and use it, But I ain't going to be the one like, hey, I got some Pop Rocks, put this in your mouth and give me some head. Head should be good enough. Now, you got to add all that Pop Rocks. That's extra, that might be fun to them, but I don't. Nah, I be more on like Louisa. I ain't want shit going in my fucking dick hole or nothing like that. Like I don't need it under that extra. For one, I wouldn't consume half of that candy, so I wouldn't want to. That's the only thing, And a lot of food that people be into, I don't eat that neither. So it just like nah.
You don't do the play. You said fruit roll-ups. Now what?
So I haven't done it, I mean, I if my girl wanted to do some shit, then yeah, we might do it, but yeah, I just don't. I'm not the one that initiate those type of things, like,
you haven't done
burn
it
a
yet.
candle on your body and slurp, wine off your nipple and all that shit. I mean, navel. I don't be doing all that.
Okay, you haven't done that yet. Anybody other than me have ever dripped hot candle wax on you?
Oh, that hurts. That hurts.
That's not eating. Yeah, it hurts on it hurts on the titties too. I don't think it didn't feel good nowhere where that candle hit.
Hot
So
titty.
it was like I don't know what Diana Ross was doing in Mahogany. If y'all ever saw that movie, she was with the candle. Anthony Perkins was had it all over her, and a lot of people, ooh, that's some bullshit. Like the little boy said, bullshit. Because the first time that they dripped the cat candle was like, wait a minute, don't do that no more.
That's all it took.
I'm like,
That's
no, we can't do that. They thought the first eye, they thought I was like enjoying it, like, ooh, I'm like, did this hit you again? No, don't do that no more. You got me 3 times, like, no, don't do that shit. No, it hurt.
Weezy said she done it once. He jumped up so fast, I bust out laughing.
Yep.
Who done it? What? Who done it?
Weezy said she used to play in hot candles.
Oh,
so it wasn't hot to her.
You didn't. My titties still got the scars to this day. No, I didn't like that. No.
Inflicting pain on somebody and that turns you on. I don't know. It might need some. That might be more than sex. That's mental. You know. You know, like next he gonna be cutting you and shit. Be like, let me just cut you. Just little pieces, and you just keep cutting you. You like that turns you on. Close your windpipe for like 5 minutes and shit, choking you. You know, it turns some people on. I mean, I just don't know. You know why people like to conflict pain on. I don't know how it turns them on. If anything, it might turn me off. I'd be like, shit, that shit burn. I might start swinging in some more shit. You know?
That's how I was, Molly. It not only did it burn, I think my titty was bubbling like you put a pat of butter on a hot skillet. It was like, I'm like, no.
I tried that one time, and that was because of a movie. I can't remember what the movie
Mahogany
was.
with Diana Ross.
I can't remember what it was or whatever. And I thought it was like
I'm like, okay.
I thought it was like a, you know what I mean, like a sexy thing or something, you know what I mean? And I tried that one time and I was like
programming, man.
I don't know how you can't program me to like that pain, Molly. I'm sorry.
They already programmed you to do it. Ain't about liking it. You know, they programmed you to try it and do it. It's like I ain't doing it. I don't need to see somebody. I know fire burn. Like I would burn myself, my hand and shit. I light a candle and let it on me, but I never just did it to somebody else. Definitely in the time we having sex, I might light some candles, but I never said, know what? Hold on, bend over real quick. Let me light this candle and just let that shit wait. Like that's just crazy. That's some wild shit. I just be like, some people, and I think it comes from the movies. If you ain't seen it in the movie, I don't think nobody would just do some shit like that.
Yep, exactly.
Yep, just like I don't.
And that's one of them lies. It ain't gonna hurt. That's right. I'm deal with that lie. I'm gonna just stick the head in. They don't just stick the head. That's a lie.
You know the lie. Like who? How do they even make sense? Let me just stick the head in. That's still sex. Like you gonna let them stick the head in? That's a finger. Then let them just finger you. That girl's way just. Oh no, I didn't really want to have sex. You know, like when you teenage years, early 20s. I just told him put the head in. He went all the way. I can't believe he did. Like, girl, we grown now. You was playing along too. The fake sleep. They keep playing sleep but throwing their butt on you. Like, hold up now. But then, I was asleep, girl. I woke up, his dick was in me. Like, you grown now. Be real about it. Don't carry on with this live till y'all 70 and still be talking about, no, that's the game y'all play. Go ahead, just put the head in. They acting sleep, but they helping you take the drawers off. Like, hold up, this bitch sleep, sexing.
She sleep, but she helping you. She lift up.
Yeah, man. They still holding on them stories, man. Nah, be real, women. Let the men know now. When you was younger, you was playing games. You knew when you told them just put the head in that he was gonna slide that whole motherfucker in. That's crazy. That's like just telling the baby, just eat one piece of candy. You gave his ass a whole bag. He gonna eat the whole bag.
Or this another lie. just lick the tip of it. Just lick around the tip.
Yeah.
You do that, you go down there and lick the tip. Next thing you know, they're like, get off my head. Get off my head. You might as well do what you did in there. You might as well go. You did it, and you might as well.
Yeah, she already done licked the tip. If she ain't, that means she'll do it. That's it. If she lick the tip, she'll do the rest. Okay, I just licked the tip. That's it. Like, okay.
No, then they take
one more time.
Wait, Molly, no, hold up. No, she gonna sit there and talk about us telling lies. What about I never did this before, but come on, Molly.
Hey, game vicious. This my first time. Like, you sure? Pick up fast.
Am I doing this right?
My first time, but I saw how to do it. I know how to do it.
Look what you was doing. Stop it.
I don't do this.
They don't want you to look at them a certain way, you know, but you know, at a certain age, you know, like we both grown. I'm pretty sure you experienced sex. Same thing for me. But when they're young, they don't make it look like, oh no, I never. You be the first person I did this with. Like what?
Yep.
You know, like,
I normally don't sleep with people on the first date.
To this day, my first French kiss. Don't believe he's my first French kiss, and he happened to be my first time French kissing. You know, remember I said that swap and spit, and I didn't even know how, and he had to teach me. He was like, "I don't believe. I don't believe." I was like,
"Oh, thank you."
I was grown. I was an adult. You know, it was Tyreek dad. He taught me how to. That's the first man I allowed to, you know, teach you how to kiss. And it still was nasty because my tongue hit his teeth, and I was like, "Ew, that's you know." Good thing he's into oral hygiene. He's really big on that. Good thing. So his breath smelled good, and his teeth, and you know, and it wasn't stinky. It was.
So what how old was you? 20 what when you learned how to tongue kiss for the first time? I wouldn't believe it either. You in your 20s. He like, you never tongue kiss a guy. But you carrying that lie to the grave.
There was like, I do this. Used to do that. I used to be the master at
not a good kiss.
Like that, kissing, moving your head like that. But when it comes to opening your mouth, because you remember, I was told the old wives' tale. My girlfriend's mother told us, don't ever kiss, tongue kiss. The boys like swap a spit. You just might as well open up your mouth and let them spit in your mouth. And I was like, ew. You know, I was, look, when you're 13 or 14 and somebody mama tell you, you know, she was telling us a bunch of stories to keep us scared. Well, it didn't work because her child ended up being a teenage mama. It didn't scare her.
That don't normally work, you know. Like, that make kids want to do shit even more. Like they told us don't go over there because of this and this. We like shit. And let's sneak and go over there now. Now we can't wait to go over there and make us more curious. You know, definitely for us when we was growing up. But we know it's dangerous, then we ain't gonna fuck with it. But anything else, it was like we always curious. Definitely little boys, definitely, man. We trying to see what the little girls doing. They jumping rope. We can go over there and turn the rope for them, whatever we gotta do to show them that we like them. You know, just kids do stuff different, but we never had the adults in our business. Like they might just tell us, y'all stop being grown, get from over there. Y'all better not be over there kissing. But they ain't tell us, you know, like you kiss, you will die, or you would this and happen. It's just like they just let us grow up on our own for real. You know, it's like we had questions, they were answering them, but they never really scared us too much. I'm happy they didn't, you know, because that would have made us even more curious.
Sex. Don't ever let a man go down on you, because if he blow on you,
yeah, like I never talk about that with a dog. I never talk about that with a dog.
They need to be whipped for telling us that shit.
Yeah, they shouldn't even be talking to kids about
no or sex. For that.
It's like what? Nah, I can't.
On your if you let a boy suck your titty to give you cancer. And my grandmother believed that. That, you know, because breast cancer, like I guess, ran in their family, but she believed if you keep messing with the woman's boobies, that's, you know, I'm like, oh no. You know.
It's scared with other little stuff, like, you know, you swallow a seed, a plant will grow inside your body. They want to swallow the seed, so eating the seed.
What I said? This time I walked by and you talking about inside you. What?
How it get bigger inside you.
Oh Lord. I wasn't even ready for that shit. I shouldn't even ask nothing.
Said something get bigger inside you. We just said she truthful to her kids. You know, she said she don't want them being curious and end up hurting themselves or others.
Right. That's
Oh
true.
no, I just feel like I was a smart kid. I think a lot of these kids smart. It's like
You have
most
older
times I ain't.
siblings too. I bet you
Yeah,
ask your
I
brothers
had
questions.
big older siblings, and a lot of my friends, and you know, they I don't know. It just seemed like our neighborhood, we were just more together. Like the kids, we kept stuff away from our parents. Like we didn't want you to let the parents know certain things. We snuck and did things, but we made sure we did what we had to do. Like we had to clean up before we go outside. We cleaned up. But I don't know. It just seemed like we had our own little world, and it seemed like y'all world was a lot invaded, or y'all was around adults a lot. You know, it's like we was gone. Man, we was all type of Freaky Friday every day. We had to wait till Friday. Hey, y'all, let's all meet behind the school. We all try and be grown, and we out there
Dry
geek.
humping behind the school.
Yeah,
huh?
just dry humping, thinking we doing something. You know, we ain't think nothing bad would come from it. But, you know, we were just kids being curious. And it was still, some girls didn't do it. You know, they was like, no, they was just one with it. Some dudes shy, like, nah, I'm scared, you know. But as you got older, some of them started doing those things. Some of them moved faster. Some of them had kids when they was young. And that made some of us like, hold up, you having a baby? It made us to open our eyes. It took one, but we did learn from it. All of us learned from it, you know. So
Do you remember when you did it the first time, that sensation that you got? When my very first time, I did not like it at all. I didn't know what it was.
And on your
supposed to be
experience, your
like.
first time, if it's somebody you want to do it with, if you've been molested or not, but if it's just consensual for both parties, then hopefully it'd be good, but it ain't gonna be the best because it's your first time, you know.
Yeah, so like for men, I'm asking the question. Every time you have sex, is it good? Like it, because well, let me ask you this: is all ejaculation the same? Because is busting the nut the same every time you bust a nut? You still get that certain sensation? Because like women, like we can have sex and not have nothing, but men, y'all have sex and y'all orgasm at the end of your sex. So
What you mean not having nothing? What you mean?
And I think that's what causes that, like you said earlier about being digmatized or something like that. No, because it's more rare for a woman to get off, you know what I mean, on you know what I mean, having sex or whatever like that, no, compared to a guy. Like pretty much anything can get us off or whatever like that. No, but you know what I mean, with you women, like you either have to know, you know what I mean, what you're doing, or you know, hit the spot, or that this is this. So when you get with a guy who does that, all you know what I mean, automatically you're just like you're like like you said, digmatized. You're just like, oh my goodness, this bad boy, you know. But you know what I mean, like I said, you know what I mean, for us, it's very rare. It's very rare. A guy slept with a woman and said, "Man, I ain't even get off."
That they never, they didn't bust, right? That's what I'm saying, and that's because people like, how do you go without sex? Because I don't have that feeling, or I don't get. Now, listen, when I'm into the person, it makes the connection better. When you really, really, like Molly said, with the person you want to be with. But other than that, I don't orgasm. And then with the time when I did orgasm, it blew my mind. And was I Yes, it blew my mind. And yes, I was. I didn't even know I was digmatized, and I was digmatized.
Yep.
I didn't even know I was blown out, because I was just like, wow. And I kept searching for that feeling again, because that feeling.
That's what I'm saying.
Sick, it buckled my knees. It made me nauseous. All at the same time. I had the quivers inside, like the butterflies, and you know. And I'm like, wow. And
but if you women felt that way every time having sex with you know what I mean, with any guy, or whatever like that, no, you all wouldn't be as stigmatized. It's that element of surprise or whatever like that. No, is what gets y'all.
Right. See, that's why I asked when y'all bust a nut, is that same sensation every time that
No.
when y'all, you know, ejaculate, is that y'all release is that same release?
It's not the same sensation, but I mean,
it'll diminish.
Yeah.
It's not as powerful. You gotta build it up or save it.
Right.
You know what? When they said we shouldn't have sex, premarital sex, because I wish I could take my virginity back. I wish I could take it and just wait for that right one. It's like, because it loses something in translation when you doing it, especially if you out there, and it loses the power of it or what it's supposed to be like. You know. I don't know.
And we just said just because they ejaculate doesn't mean they having an orgasm. You right?
You know?
Just because they ejaculate doesn't mean they are having an orgasm.
Yeah.
Oh, like I mean, there's premature ejaculation, I guess, and you could, it's pre-cum, yeah, but
and you could get pregnant off of that pre-cum too. I just want people to know that they were like, oh, you can't.
You said that like
they know that.
You said that like you was informing them something they didn't know.
Yeah.
Just to let you know, you get pregnant off that. All right, thank you.
Ain't that how you make midgets or something?
Nah, niggas ain't gone.
Good job, Slug. Good job. See them that ID.
See, that's why I shared information.
I thought I seen something like that. Like premature junks make midgets or premature babies or something.
Man, I don't believe everything you hear, man.
Oh, my bad. I'm talking a lot of shit, y'all.
Nah, you good. I just think that you like a person, sex gonna be good. The woman, the man, y'all really connecting, y'all really like each other, attracted to each other. You gonna have your orgasm, you gonna come. It ain't gonna be like, oh, he just came and I didn't. And the more y'all doing, he learn your body, I think it's gonna get even better. But if you in a relationship with somebody you really not attracted to, you really don't like, you're not gonna get it, and that's on you.
No, that's not necessarily true, because you could be.
That's my opinion. I don't mean it's true or false. It's just my opinion. But how you feel about it? Why you feel like it's different?
Well, because you could be in a relationship with somebody you're not attracted to, and you don't really like, but they got the good dingling and they know how to work that dingling. So, but you made an eye. He's a jerk. He's an asshole. He ain't even all that cute. But when it comes
Well,
to
imagine if you liked them and Ashley was attracted to him, how good you think the sex would be? You think it'd be better or be worse?
Well, I bet you.
You think niggas out here they ain't got good dick neither? Just because you connected and you're attracted to him, his dick no good.
Wait a minute, Molly. Some people you love, you like, and they physically are pleasing to you, and you love them like them, but in their sex game is garbage. Let's go. It's that way too. What I'm saying.
Yeah, and over time you learn each other and you get better. That's why I
Can
mentioned.
we only talk about good sex
There's
on
always
Fridays?
some bad sex, you know.
Can we only talk about good sex? Only good sex. Only nuts, busting nuts, clapping ass, whatever.
Yeah, but it's
only
always
good shit.
that 1% or that few people that don't have it, and it's a couple of people. I'm talking about based on my thoughts, and I feel if you connected and y'all really like each other and attracted to each other. I don't hear that, oh, he got good dick, but she ain't attracted. That's on that person. You decide to be with somebody you're not attracted to, and you just gone off the dick. You getting your orgasm then. You definitely getting it then. That's what you only gone off of. But if you're attracted to somebody, you connected to them, and you really like them and love them, that's gonna be amazing. And it don't matter. Like if it ain't that good, it can get better because you're attracted and connected to that person. You can tell them, do it this way. Let's do it like this and like that. But you're not connected, you might not feel comfortable to even tell that person. If you're not attracted, it don't matter how good he really hitting it, because you just can't get that fucking image out your mind because you don't like the nigga. So I just think if you connected, that's my opinion. You can think differently.
The love, people, you hear stories from other people and everything, and they tell you stuff. So, that's what I'm saying. Well, the one that and if you love somebody and the love is still there, it's going to always be there if it's genuine love.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, I'm still in love, and every time we made love, it was beautiful. So to that person, I haven't came across nobody yet to break that kind of bond. Not saying that we still got a bond like that, but to experience that with like that. And we never had any bad.
That's tough, because probably for that person, he found somebody else. He got somebody else he connected to, and he can probably love and have sex with, So there's plenty of people out here for plenty of people. So I just think people be stuck on this, how I used to like things, and this how I want things to always be. And they want somebody to come in, not to be day man. They want him to be the last man. And that's where things go wrong. He used to do it this way. He used to do it that way. Oh, I don't like, because he do it different. He don't know that last man. He a whole new person. You can even tell him how you like it and how he can switch things up. Or you can just sit back and reminisce about the other guy who already fucking and moved on. So it's like people get stuck, because they feel like this how sex supposed to be, because that's what they experience with that person. Where they might be missing out on more great sex with a whole nother person that they might could have been connected with. I just like we all gonna come across bad relationships. It's just what you learn from those relationships. It's like what you learn, you got to move on for. You can't stay stuck in the past, because those people move on and life move on, and your kids and your family and people watching you. You want to be an example. You want to let them know things don't work out, but there's still love out here. But if you sit back and you don't find love again, all it says to them is it ain't real love out here. If it was, why my aunt ain't got somebody? Why this such and such ain't got nobody? And you got them same people telling them that it ain't no real people out here. Ain't no real good men out here. That's why I'm single. And that's why I choose to stay single. And da. So it just pushed a negative energy out here, because a lot of them people just gave up because they got stuck in the past instead of just moving forward. So I tell all these kids, get ready for a heartbreak, because it's coming. You're going to be so in love and somebody going to crush your heart. But that's part of life, and we all been through it. You got to learn how to get through it, though. And that's the part, so you're going to get experience, though. We all got baddies out here. Ain't nobody really it's rare to have one baddie. Like the first person you had sex with, that's who you with for life. That'd be great, but most of us experience sex with different people, and with them different people, sex was probably a little different. But you pick up something from all of them people, and that's what make your sex so great today. You might took some from that person, took some from that person, and you put it all together, so teach his own. It's Halloween. What you getting, tricked or you getting treated tonight? Which one?
You getting tricked or you getting treated? I know that's right. I forget the trick, and I'm in the treating. Treat me right, and I'll treat you right. I'm gonna treat you right anyway. So, and I expect to get treated right back in return. That's how you do.
Yeah, her favorite been with the two men that she was in love with.
Who?
Weezy.
She said her
favorite. That was her favorite and best. Saying busting nuts and clapping trees. Her cheeks, Trey. Say the sets will be explosive.
Mm-hmm. And look, until this day, and it's so funny. Because like David, when I thought that was the end of the road, that'll be the last sex I'll have, and it's funny. I'm in the hospital having sex, but I felt better, so good that I was able to come home.
We say, David, if that was the case, she would have a few short ones over here. Say she gonna got pregnant over pre-cum a couple of times. We say she trying to get a trick to treat her. Said she trying to get a trick to treat her. That's what she trying to do.
Trying to get a trick to treat me. Will a trick treat you, or do you treat a trick? How did that work?
I don't know. I ain't tricking, so
trick or treat?
But I'm sure if a dude tricking, he's gonna be treating. That's the whole part of tricking. They treat these young women out. They take them out to eat, wine, and dine them, and at the end of the day, then the young girl say, "Yeah, that's my trick." That's my whole. So
And look,
You gonna
and I'm
get
saying
treated
this
just
again,
differently.
ladies, ain't nothing wrong with the Cheesecake Factory. That's nice. They had some nice food up at the Cheesecake Factory. You don't be sleeping on it. Succotash is delicious.
Do they got candy?
At the Cheesecake Factory, you know, on them cakes and the cheesecakes, they got
Yeah,
the
them joints
cheesecake.
cost, man. Them cheesecakes cost.
Hell
You
yeah,
get a
they
half a
cool.
cake, you can get a quarter, you know, or a slice,
A
but
slice is $8.
somebody buy you a cheesecake from
Shit, almost
Cheesecake
10
Factory.
now, probably.
That's love.
That's right. Who won't pay $10 for a slice of cake?
I
Shit.
never ate cheesecake anyway, so
Oh, that was delicious. They have one called the Blondie that I used to like. It used to be like a blondie bottom, and you know that cookie bottom, and then the cheesecake, and then it had white chocolate and it drizzled all the caramel on it. Oh, that caramel used to be so good. Whew, it was delicious. Then they had a banana pudding cheesecake. That was out, man. Key lime pie cheesecake. That was delicious.
So who was tricking you? Who was tricking you on this
Oh,
date?
I was buying it for myself. I wasn't.
You was tricking.
I was
You was
treating
treating
myself.
Reese. You was treating Reese.
I was treating Reese. I was treating myself. We
We said the older man said it
after
ain't
work.
tricking if you got it.
The cheating ain't
They see they
tricking.
sugar daddies. Yeah, they do call them sugar daddies now.
Our co-workers, with certain co-workers get together, come on out for a drink. The guys be treating, and we be right there in a bunch. Okay, I think I got a picture when I'm out with my co-workers, and the guy and and our male co-workers treat us because we the ladies in the office. I'll share that with y'all, in the back. I'll send y'all some pictures. And when I was
Y'all
working,
ain't never wear no costume for your
doctors-
man on Halloween. Y'all ain't never dress up for Halloween like for your man something crazy.
Halloween. I was freak. I like that. Y'all know I like dressing up. Y'all already know. Y'all done see me in a couple of costumes. Y'all already know. I like dressing up, baby. Yeah, I'm into that. I like to take on a different persona or play a different type of person and all that good stuff. Yep. Oh, that make me reminisce. Oh, shoot. I was
reminiscing.
I was used to be something, baby. I was supposed to be reckoned with. I guess if I get back on it, it's like riding a bicycle. If I get back on it, maybe the workout done price. But far as I keep it clean and the juice is always flowing. But far as the stamina, I got to build my stamina back up. Like JoJo said, I got to put a towel over it and do some.
Yeah.
How do you build your sexual stamina back up? Do you build your stamina up by having sex, or do you build it up by exercising?
Both.
Okay.
It can't be one or the other. 'Cause, if you're working out, you're still gonna be having sex. If you're having sex, you're working out. So you're working out and having sex. That'll definitely keep you in shape.
The best exercise. And I ain't gonna hold you. When I stopped having sex, then my legs started swelling. I started having issues with lymphedema when I stopped, and that's no cap. And we were talking about that. And that's when my aunt was like, she said, sex is the best exercise. She said, because it's working on all of you. And I'm like, how is that working on all of you? Because I don't know. I know like afterwards you get like totally exhausted, but I don't know. I gotta do it some more. I think I forgot how exhausted I used to be. I need to go get exhausted some more.
Yeah. Swimming the best exercise though.
Oh, swimming
that's is definitely good. Swimming the only thing that you use every muscle in your body.
So if you're a good swimmer, you can do good in the bed. Okay, so I need to get some swimming lessons because I don't want nobody taking me out. I ain't did it in a minute, so it's been 4 years. November the 11th will be 4 years.
Keep it up, man. Aiming for 5 now. Let's go.
I'm aiming for the right one. I'm getting antsy, Molly. I'm getting antsy.
And
I know I'm feeling antsy because I'm dreaming it. I'm feeling it. My hormones is
it ain't
jumping like a
such thing as the right one, you know. Ain't no right
no,
one.
it's
You looking
everybody
for
right
one,
one
ain't gonna never find it.
I don't need the right one, I need the one for me. I'll find the me for me. That don't mean he's the right one for somebody else, but it'll be the me for me. So when I find the me for me, you know, you could be the you for you. I'm looking for the me for me.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm, you know.
Find who fits you and who works with you, you know, but don't just look at who fits you on the positive side. You gotta look at what you can bring into their life too. And that's what a lot of people look at. They look at what people can bring just into their lives. Oh yeah, he gotta be able to do this or do black. Oh, she gotta be able to cook. She gotta be able to clean. But what can you do for her? You know, like that's what most people fail to realize is. So they looking for the person basically like a sidekick or a maid, or that's how it look like. If you really looking for a partner, you got to make sure you bring in something that can increase their lifestyle too, make them a better person too. You know, so that's why it's hard to say, you know, I'm looking for the right person. It's like, who the right person? In order to meet the right person, you got to be the right person for that person. You know, so it's like, it's tough. I just think people just gotta get out here. If you're looking to be with somebody, meet somebody, give them a chance. It don't work, keep going. It's like it's no different than food. You don't like something, you like, I ain't eating that shit no more. You know, but you'll try something else. You ain't gonna go without eating.
And if they good to you, I learned what this was. And if they good to you, that's all I'm saying. But you know what I look at people? I look the test of love. Can I love what I dislike about them? You know what I mean? Can I love their shortcomings? Can I deal with that? You know, that tells you a lot about you and the person that you would, if you could even love their faults. You know what I mean? If you could love their shortcomings.
Yeah.
You know.
We just said sex work muscles. You didn't know you had. You might have a session in your toenail, so I saw. That damn nigga had her toenails rough.
Your toenails are sore.
Yeah,
what kind of sex is that?
Probably forgot she probably didn't feel she was hitting her feet about 100 times on the motherfucking dress. Feet everywhere. He probably done been squeezing her toes and all that. She went like, why my fucking toenails hurt? Who cares? It was good, right? She waiting for the next session.
It's good. Look, I'm gonna put this pirate R. I'm just doing it. I'm gonna be doing it in the R. He could do it in the R. Oh, it's just fun to me today. Look, the people came through. There was the pest control that was checking and everything, the traps and everything. He said, I'm good. I got the thumbs up. They came yesterday. I got the thumbs up. One of them complimented on the
Okay.
I said, I'm just doing my podcast right here, you know. It was like, you good to go. You could do the Morning Mac show 5 days a week, 10:30, 12:30. So I know. It's about that time. It's about that time.
That's the JoJo and they make it back in, huh?
Auntie probably working his ass out. Black and yellow, black and yellow. She used to be my go-to. She used to say, my friends used to have a crush on her.
Oh yeah.
That was right. You know, the kids coming out, they was like, yeah. I'm like, how y'all like her? Because she was loosey goofy.
It was on Auntie's line.
Young boy, and they was like, yo, that's the thing.
Y'all looking at my aunt.
That's what me and my cousin used to, he's like, ew. I'm like, y'all saying sexy? We be like, ew. We don't know what little boys be looking at, but they was looking at, you know, at her jiggles and stuff. They was like, we know she's nasty. Yeah.
Aunties and them little boys stiff.
And she was nasty. She was, you know, so they was half right. They must have seen something we couldn't see. But we was just kids, you know. When you're 11 and they 14, they see stuff differently. We like, ew.
Yeah, we had buddies who moms look good or aunts and stuff. We look and be like, oh man, they get
like,
mad. Stop looking at mom, man. Stop looking at my mother.
And DJ Slicky Woo Boo used to be messing with the grown woman. He said one of his friends like, no, not my mama, Slicky, not my mama. Could you imagine you come home from school and you Slicky Woo Boo classmate, you open the door and he in there with your mama? Man, that was
any of my classmates would ever played with my mom, boy, that would have been his last time ever. Ever. He probably wouldn't even like women no more. He probably wouldn't even like women no more after we finished with it. Man, my brothers, boy. In my class, he would have never came to school no more neither.
Even if they was the upper class, you know, like
upper class, lower class, oh man.
Exactly.
The range go around in our house. Oh, how old is you? Oh, I get my cousin. You know, then we got somebody from everybody. You got a girl, okay. My niece is in there. How old is you? We can really ask. We wanted to be even. How old is you? Are you 12? Are you my age? Let's go. You know.
How old is you? You better not answer that question, huh? How old is you? Don't answer it. Don't answer it.
We trying to make sure it's a fair fight. That's all. You know, the dudes think they old, and you turn around like, hold up, we got like 20 more big cousins. I got older nephew. Like, so if I say I'm going to get my nephew, people probably thinking somebody smaller. Nah, my nephew older than me, bigger than me.
Yeah, we had a cousin like that. My cousin Baldy used to jump everybody. He's from Southeast. But he came to Palm Park and jumped everybody, even the people bigger. My aunt, uncle, them used to be like hated people. Like, I pay you $10 go beat that person up. He would do it. He was just vicious like that.
What? Weezy, don't be messing with none of your kids' friends, Weezy. Weezy got that look. Them boys probably looking too. Hey, First not gonna beat the shit out of them little boys. Little boys, you like, why you keep getting suspended? They can play with you, mama.
Yeah, Tyree had friends like that. One of Tyree's friends, I was going through some stuff with an ex, and he said, Miss Reese, I wish I was grown. He said, you would never have to cry again. He said, I wouldn't make you cry. And I was like, oh, that is so sweet. Then I found out dude was peeping because he was peeping. I'm like,
and he was peeping.
Yeah, he was peeping, but it was still sweet. And I was like,
these kids vicious. I don't even know how to teach.
For some reason, that Christmas flyer really pops against the background on that. It made me. I can see that from a distance.
The Christmas
he said that, then he left.
No. David or Molly, one of y'all, could y'all read it? I can't see it.
Yeah, I didn't show about.
I go get my shot in my eye too. So I can't. Tuesday, I'll be going getting shots in the eye. Just so y'all know, it's Friday, and you know, for all the people out there, Tuesday is the injection. That's why when it gets close to that time, my vision get cloudy. It's like everything like smoky, and I can't see it.
What up, AQ? Who you is today for Halloween? Let us know who y'all are today for Halloween. Anybody doing the costumes? You see who Riri is?
Yeah, I'm the naughty pirate.
The naughty pirate. She got some booty. They about to
give away.
Get her for a loot. They robbed her for a booty. The boys do look. That's why my oldest son didn't like for me to come to his school.
You said boys do look.
Yeah, he said her oldest son ain't like her coming to the school. Youngest son get mad when the boys looking, and the daughter,
Rodney already said
or
he
the
be like,
daughter male teachers always asking about it. I just need to talk to your mama. For what? I'm doing. I just look. Tell her give me a call. I want to. Oh man, no wonder Weezy kids doing good. Keep my mom away from you, nigga. Yeah, I'm here.
Not to come up to the school. What would the flyers say, y'all?
That's the holiday toy drive. I done shared all 3 of these things. That's why I've been reading these comments. That's why I try not to dress up or with anything that will draw attention. Guess I need to start dressing like Nah, don't do that. Nah, don't do that. Yeah.
Your big booty be jiggling even when you don't dress up. If you
Gotta
can't
dress
hide,
like a nun.
you can't
Gotta
hide
look
what
like
you got
Sister
going.
Murray out here. Or Sister Weezy.
No matter what you wear, if you dress up or dress like, when you got certain attributes, you can't hide it. If you got real big boobs, no matter what you got on, you can't hide it. You got real big butt, no matter what you got on, it's gonna pull through.
Ain't nothing you can do about it. Can you get a butt reduction? Will woman want that? Butt reduction?
Well, I don't know of the regular. Yeah, I guess you can. Because you can. That's when they take the cellulite out the butt. You sure can get butt reduction. And they make your hips come in. Yes, you sure can.
Nah, don't do that weird.
They had that before. They was doing butt reductions before they was doing the BBL.
BBL Drizzy.
Yep. They used to make what everybody wanted a little butt, like little Barbie doll. It was my butt's too big. They was like sucking that joke.
You trying to get dude on this side trying to get you to make some gumbo. And you keep asking my daughter for my number. Then we haven't lived over there in 3 years. Hey, Weezy got them all over searching for him. Oh, what's wrong with Southeast, Weezy? What you trying to say? My man over here in Southeast ain't good enough?
She moved up Northwest. Weezy got bougie.
She uptown now. She got bougie on it. She done went uptown.
Baby. Uptown.
She said she ain't been over in 3 years, man. She ain't fucking
I don't deal with them.
Weezy made it out.
Weezy did like the Jeffersons. She moving on up.
We said she ain't having surgery. Her weight automatically goes to her butt, hips and thighs.
Butt, hips and thighs. Hips and thighs, hips and thighs. Well, this has been a Freaky Friday. Y'all don't eat too much candy. It's going to be on sale tomorrow anyway. But ain't nobody going to have the stamps to buy it. So the kids... I'm sorry. That was a bad joke. But it was funny to me. You know? These kids out here treating. This last time they might be eating. You know, so go on and
manage. Yeah, man.
Be all right.
Yeah, you can see a lot of kids posting their little outfits. I can't wait to see them. I know it's gonna be some funny ones. I want to know who kid gonna be Lil Boosie this year. NBA young boy, they always somebody. They always.
Not really costumes if you just.
Oh man, it's better than costumes, man, because they really went all in. You know, you can't just buy that at the store. They got to actually get the outfits. Sometimes they get the haircuts. They really be going all in. They can be anybody though. I just hope nobody kid be Trump this year, because he might not get no candy at all. But don't let nobody. Man, I don't do that to that kid, man, because people did it last year and people was harassing them little kids, and they was doing that to be funny. It was like stuff with
Mommy, what's this?
I don't know, what's that? You juggling something?
6'7".
6'7".
6'7".
What up, Cal? Cal says sorry late. Hey, have a great day. It's cool. Everybody woke up late today, man. They must was up last night watching scary movies. I know Reese got to go to a scary movie for Halloween tonight.
I gotta go to a scary movie.
You got a good go-to scary movie for Halloween?
I don't like doing that kind of scary stuff on Halloween. I just like partying on Halloween.
What?
I don't like the scary part of it.
Party park cool until like Jeepers Creepers got to bust in and kill half the people or something.
No,
Halloween's about death.
You know what's scary? Damn Jeepers
Talking to the dead. Huh?
I don't like The Exorcist. I will not watch it by myself. I will not watch it. I don't like The Exorcist. That Exorcist believer mess, that's stupid. They're saying that what happened to the
true.
Exorcist?
That's real life stuff.
What happened to that's what makes it scary. I don't want That's what makes
Exorcist cool. It wasn't all that. It ain't. It's going back.
I'm talking about the original one. But see, I was traumatized as a child from the original one. Remember, I saw that actually at the movie when it came out. They had me seeing that as too young.
Yeah, but they got you liking the party, you know. My daughter loves scary movies, so I always had to watch them with
I
her.
love scary movies too.
And she liked to be scared, and I used to be like, "You asked to watch it, now you're in here scared." And to this day, she still go to the movies, see scary movies, all that. It don't bother me, but I just thought you probably had some go-tos. You ain't got no go-tos.
Nightmare on Elm Street. Well, I like the classic, like the first Nightmare on Elm Street. I sing about it. That was funny. Everybody in school. The next day, I'm in junior high school when that came out. Junior high school, 9th grade, and that was funny because everybody was dreaming about Freddy Krueger. That was fun. Being Freddy Krueger or being Jason or Michael Myers. Jason and Michael Myers.
Cal funny, man. He don't even.
What Cal
he said, "Nice costume, Trey." Digging the middle school lunch lady look. He think Trey got a costume on Trey at work. Reese a pirate, but he is saying that he might as well say, "Hey, that's what he rocking today." Hey, that was funny though, man. We said she can't wait to see the kids too. We said about time Jeepers Creepers come, her children and her be back home chilling. Hey, but God, that was funny, man. Hey, yeah, God, crazy, man.
Is he back in town? She back in you back?
Yeah, Weezy did sneak out of town. I forgot.
Yes, she did.
I forgot about that.
Call me after the show.
Catch y'all Monday. And she got to pop in. Catch y'all Monday, same time as always, 10:30 a.m. Y'all be safe over the weekend. Y'all be safe out there. Make sure your kids ain't taking no fruit, no food from nobody. And look through your kids' candy before you allow them to eat it. Make sure ain't nothing got no holes and stuff in it. I know our kids, as soon as they get it, they want to start eating it. If that's the case, check it before they eat it. You got some weirdos out here, man. But other than that, y'all be safe out there tonight.
We love y'all. Morning Mac Show.
This is just 2 Saturdays.